Hey, what's up everybody, it's Ben with Maker Decor. For today's video I wanted to discuss two topics. The first one is different ways to light your marquees. The second is dealing with those difficult inside corners on certain letters like the 8, the 6, the 5, the 0. We're gonna go over those topics in today's video. Let's get started. First up is lighting. So I know I've seen a lot of my marquee videos. I've actually done the light bulbs, the just regular Christmas light bulbs that you just buy. I just unscrew, put them in, and screw them in. Those work out. They can be a little difficult for the 4-foot letters, depending on where you decide to put those holes. Like I did the 0, I didn't have a problem with it, but I can see a number with like the 5 kind of give you a little bit of an issue. If you have to, you might have to go up to the 20 light bulbs and just use you'll still use the 10, but you'll kind of have a gap in between each, just to kind of give you a little bit of wiggle room for the wire to fit through all the lights on them. So the standard, the 3-foot, all of them should be good with 10-foot wire, but those 4-foot, it's a little tighter. I've been noticing on doing some of them, so you may have to go up to a 20-footer on there, which is really only like a $2 more difference on the lighting, just to make sure you have a little bit of wiggle room to get all the light. But I've actually wanted to cover a different topic that I've seen for a long time. I've never done it before. It's actually, they're pretty much similar to like Christmas light bulb, but they're all separate. So you'll get the light wire and you'll get the light bulb. What you're gonna do is you put the wire where you need it and you put the bulbs together. I've been wanting to try that for a while, just haven't really had the time, so that's what we're gonna try in today's video. All right, so let's see what I got. So these are going to be the outlet plugs. You get a plug like this, put the wire through here, clip it, and that's our outlet plug. This is a wire, this is very similar to Christmas light wire. Regular cord that you would see on a Christmas light. For the light sockets, we run the wire through here, and I think we just cap it. I'm not too sure, I guess we'll figure that out in a minute. And then these are some light bulbs I got. These are supposed to be shatterproof. Pretty good. So I have no idea if this is gonna work. I'm not an electrician or anything. I just like figuring stuff out. So let's give this a try. I have some metal clippings in there, which I think go through this clips, and see if that does it. Right, that's in there snug. Yeah, that looks like this has a little end cap here. It looks like it matches up here. And snap. Maybe I shouldn't have bounced that light bulb. It said shatterproof. I guess shatter is not the same thing as it's in there snug. I think I'm thinking there's a pretty big gap here, so I feel like this is not pushed in all the way. Let me really push this down. Might as well figure out what the problem is. Well, that's pushed in there. That won't be the issue this time. Maybe this cap has to go more further. Yeah, the cap wasn't pushed all the way down. So, man, this is pretty close to the light bulb, but it should work. I didn't have it clipped all the way. It felt like it was sitting in there right, but it really needs to be pushed in. It's actually inserted in there, which fits a lot better. It's a lot snugger. It feels a lot safer. So this is the end of the cord. We'll start from here. After the first two, it got a lot easier. And this is just a regular staple gun. You can get these like at Walmart or anything. Metal clips, that's what kind of bites into this wire, touches the wire in there. I'm literally just gonna lay the wire flat, push this in there. I already kind of bit it a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of holding up there. Here's the cap in. That snapped in. You see how it's sitting on top? It needs to be pushed in, and it's kind of just lightly snugging, push it in there, and that's in there. That's just like if you got a Christmas light bulb from Walmart or wherever, but it's in there pretty good. The male adapter where it kind of plugs into, we need the female in case we want to run a couple of these lights together. I thought I ordered them in this bag. No. So they do sell the female adapters. I'm guessing I didn't get the right. I only got the male adapter. There should be a female adapter, but I don't have one. They didn't send it to me. So this is gonna be the one I'm using. This is just to make sure the cord is kind of blocked off and not open. All right, let's start around with the light bulbs. All right, it worked. All right, let's set it up and we'll look at the difference between the other one we made. Alright everybody, so we have the two different marquees. I don't know if you noticed it, but you'll see a slight difference. They're both 0, they're both 4 feet. So there's two differences I wanted to show you today. See, this one right here has some angled edges, and this one right here. So this one's just a rectangle right here. They both look 0, they both look great. I like them both. Making them over and over, man. Doing the 5, doing the 6, doing the 8, it's just a pain to get those little angles and glue them in. And when I decide, I'm like, it's not really worth it, because they look pretty similar when you look at them. They both look the same. The only difference is the inside. The outside is still rounded off, which it's easy to do. You're just kind of nailing from the outside. But the inside, it's doable. I've done it. I'm just tired of doing it. I decided to switch up all the marquees, stencils on the Etsy. So if you get them, the inside is going to be a lot easier, a lot better. So you don't have to deal with that pain of those angles on the inside. Outside angles, easy. You just nail it on the outside. Inside, getting a nail gun and maneuvering it and trying to clamp it in place, big headache. So the next thing I want to show you is the build that we did for actually this one right here. I've seen this design a lot before. I've never made it. I've always stuck to the one that I've seen more traditional, was this one, which is kind of more in depth. There's usually like a 3-4 inch gap in between, but honestly, from looking at them, you don't even really tell the difference. This one actually has a bigger outline. This is actually the same thing. They're both 1/2 inch plywood. Well, they sell these little scrap pieces of wood from Home Depot. It's like a 2x2, I believe. All I did was just cut them to the angle and put them on there. Since they're so thick, it's easy to cut those angles. Honestly, this is a lot easier than doing any of these right here. So I definitely love the way this came out. Hopefully this is something that can help you out in your business, or if you're just doing a number because you want to do something for your daughters, your sons, one of family members' birthday, and you want to make some numbers. This is also it's a great option. It's actually sturdy enough. You definitely do more commercial events with this one. It's definitely nice and sturdy. So if you like the way I built this marquee, put it in the comments below what number do you want me to try to build, and I'll try to build one like this. Pick the number and we'll give it a try. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope there was something that can help you out in your business. I'll see you in the next one.